Welcome and thank you for joining us again. Yesterday there was a terror attack in Israel, in the middle of a town called Hadera, which is quite central. Two Israeli Arabs came with guns and basically shooting all over. I think 2 people died, 4 injured, and 1 is in critical condition. However, it could have been much, much worse. With the amount of weapons they came, it could have been much worse. What stopped those people was, call it coincidence, call it a miracle, I don't know how to call it. I hate to use the term miracle when it comes down to it. It was a group of Israeli soldiers, those who, like Fauda, those who dress up like Arabs and go into Arab. So they were just there in the bus station, across from the bus station, with their commander, who said, you know what, let's sit down and eat something, let's grab something to eat. So he wanted to eat with the soldiers, they were there. They heard the shooting, they left everything, and they were engaging the terrorists, and basically killed them, and by doing so really prevented a catastrophe, because there are videos of, you see them walking in the street, they could easily enter a building and kill people in the building. I mean, they had so much weapons, it's crazy. Well, one of the things you are expected to do as a soldier is not to run away from battle, not to do overthinking and be, you have to engage. They expect you to engage. You have to not only engage, you have to initiate that engagement. The only way to deal with intruders, the only way to deal with danger of such sort, is to initiate engagement and take no prisoners. And just go all the way. That concept is backed by the Torah as well. The Torah says, Hakam lehargecha, hashkem leorgo. He who comes to kill you, you have to initiate, get up earlier than he does, and then you kill him. The Torah says, Hakam lehargecha, hashkem leorgo. Don't wait there and then try to play, let's have some talk, let's talk a little bit, let's be moral. And so, no, you are facing danger to me, you're going to cause me, you want to put me in harm's ways. I'm not going to wait there, because then I'm always going to play second fiddle, second violin, because you took the initiative. So now it's very hard to go on an offensive. So it's basically a losing battle. And that's what happened to all of us, especially in our society today. We like our comfort too much, and we lose all the time, because we fail to engage or to initiate an engagement and take care of the problem before it becomes a mega problem. Now, there's a lot of reasons for that. One reason is political correctness. One is bad instruction. In other words, we are not taught that. We were taught to turn the second cheek, and then the third cheek, and then the fourth cheek, and so on and so forth. And then we have to ask for permission, and then we have to go to a committee that would approve that, and then we have to ask for budget. And this is how you lose. As they say, we don't negotiate with terrorists. You're gonna face a threat to me. Guess what? I'm going to take care of you before you're going to become a big problem for me. Because once it becomes a big problem, it's just too big. So that's in the that's something that you should really internalize and think about. However, that applies also to your way you conduct yourself and to the spiritual well-being of yourself as well. If you know that there is something that is threatening your spirituality, your spiritual growth, your mental state of mind, don't try to run away from it. Don't avoid it. Initiate an engagement and go with it all the way. Commit to the process 100% until it's done. Don't finish it and then say, okay, you know what, I'm 90%, they're not going to recover from that. They will, and stronger. Don't look to get medals and rewards. Finish the job all the way. And we all have our own internal demons in terms of what we know faces danger to our existence. So you initiate engagement and you go with it all the way. You know that the media washes, it's a brainwashing tool. So how would you initiate an engagement? Just don't have TV at home. Don't have cable at home. Don't watch the news on CNN. Or don't watch it on your computer. Don't watch it anywhere. Do what you need to do. If you know that you have to be, up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you're going to stay up until 2:20 watching Family Guy, so you need to initiate. That's your danger. So don't. If you can't control it, well, put up a fence. And what will be the fence? I don't know, block YouTube or whatever it is that you watch. Block it. Give somebody the password, block it, so you won't watch it. If you don't have the discipline, you got to do that. Because otherwise you'll fail. It'll become a big problem. It'll become a fifth column within your midst. And then you're not going to be able to do it, because once you remove the column, the whole building is going to come collapsing. It's too much. You had sleeper cells. These are not sleeper cells. You have sleeper cities inside of you. And don't be politically correct about it. Go with it all the way. Not only shoot the intruder, then verify the kill to yourself as well. Spirituality. Don't think that your Yetzer Hara is done. You're going to verify he's dead. Got to make sure that it's not a threat for you anymore. We can hardly deal with external, aggressors. But there's no difference between external aggressors and internal aggressors. And they go hand in hand. I told you, in China, they used to say that if you cannot stay in a certain position, let's say on one leg with your hand stretched out like this, with your body 90 degrees parallel to the floor, standing on one leg, it means that you don't have good balance. But they said it will also reflect your internal balance. So it can be that in this, I'm good spirituality, 100% with that, and externally you're not. One will reflect on the other. That's your state of being. You are an entity that has two sides to it. And when one is in a state of chaos, the other one will be as well. So remember this. You got to initiate engagement. You're going to go with brute force, full force ahead. That's the whole concept of Krav Maga. You go with brute force. You don't say, excuse me, I'm going to block now, and then you go. You don't do it. Brute force. All the koach, all the power. Initiate engagement, brute force, full force ahead, massive. And then verify that your aggressor is out of control, is dead, is finished. And we know, each and every one of us, what is our internal aggressor? What are our demons? What are spiritual terrorists? So if you don't know how to deal with spiritual terrorists, look at what works and how it works on external, physical, and then apply this to this, and then you'll win. If not that you just negotiate with terrorists. The terrorists will tell you how to live your life. Have a wonderful day.